talk about some projected chalk that I feel very terrible about plugging into my lineup, and that's Joe Mixon. You want to talk about Joe Mixon, a man that you've, gone back and forth on. You started on the hate train, then it seemed like we were, building some of that love back up this season. And I want to check in on where you stand with Joe Mixon, who is projected to be relatively owned this week.
Yeah, so Joe Mixon is projected to be probably a top 3 running back in terms of ownership this week, along with Kamara and Zeke. And at 5,800 at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars with a 26 team total, I mean, it sets up well for a bounce back spot for Joe Mixon. The only thing is, playing Joe Mixon is just the worst feeling in the world. I mean, I've played him 3 weeks straight in our redraft league, all-star, and I hate myself for doing it. I hate myself for drafting him in the middle of the second round when he fell to me. Joe Mixon is a player that I've never been high on. I've never drafted. I mean, he's just in a terrible situation with the Bengals, terrible offensive line, terrible coaching that takes him off the field for Giovanni Bernard in like crucial situations. But it is encouraging that he is running routes. He's top 10 in terms of running back routes run so far this season. So I think the opportunity is there. He's getting 20 plus touches. So that is definitely encouraging, especially with him being under 6K. And I can't say right now if I feel comfortable plugging him into my cash lineup, but maybe he deserves a spot in the cash lineup this week. I don't know how you feel about that.
I mean, I feel like there are minimum 4 running backs within $400 of him that are better plays. Kareem Hunt, 6,200. Kenyon Drake, 6K flat. Darrell Henderson, 5.8. Mike Davis, 5.7. If Joe Mixon is highly owned, that's an easy fade for me. There are just so many different directions you can pivot with equal or better, upside for sure this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man, because everything is setting up so well for Mixon to have a great game this week, and it's just a struggle playing him in your lineups. Like, it just gives you this uneasy feeling in your stomach, and I don't want that feeling, Ben.